if you're new to investing, some of the words people use can make it sound way more complicated than it actually is. So today I'm breaking down 5 investing terms that you've probably heard before. And by the end of this video, whenever you hear those words or those terms, you should be able to understand them or know what they mean. The first one up is a share or a stock that you often hear. A share is simply a unit of ownership in a company. So for example, if you buy a share of Apple, you're buying a piece of ownership in Apple. And they'll also use similar words like a stock. A stock and a share are quite similar, and those two words are used interchangeably, and they quite mean the same thing. So if you're buying a stock of a company, you're buying one piece of that company. And then if you own shares of a company, you're owning many units of that company. So whenever you come across a share or a stock, you're owning a unit of or a piece of that company. So that's what they mean. A share and a stock, quite similar in meaning. It's just owning units or pieces of a business. Another terminology that you'll hear quite a lot is an index fund or a fund. And you've probably heard me say an index fund, which is my preferred strategy when it comes to investing, where I invest in an S&P 500 accumulation fund long term. So an index fund is basically a way of investing in lots of companies at once. So rather than investing in just one company, for example, just buying shares of just Apple, an index fund gives you that diversification to invest in several companies at once. So, for example, an S&P 500 index fund will gives you that diversification to own 500 of the top companies in America, all in one fund. So that's what an index fund means. So just a simple, just basically gives you the opportunity to invest in several companies at once, rather than sticking with just one company. So that's what an index fund means. Another term that you'll often hear in investing is volatility. Volatility just simply means how much an investment price moves up or down. Higher volatility means bigger price movements, and lower means less movements in the investment price. Volatility is a normal part of investing. Whenever the market is high, everybody is all new investors are buying. They'll be seeing green portfolios, they'll be seeing all the gains. But whenever the market drops, people tend to be a little bit more skeptical. So this is where it's key to educate yourself and to understand that building wealth, volatility is part of investing. It's a normal part of it. For me, whenever the market drops, I tend to take advantage of the price drop, and because I treat it like a sale in a supermarket. Whenever there's a price reduction, I take advantage of that and I buy cheaper, because over a long period of time the market always picks up, as history tells us, and you will see those extra gains. So volatility is a normal part of investing. Another terminology that you'll hear quite often is dividends. Now, dividend is simply a way that companies share a portion of their profits with shareholders, and they usually pay them in cash. You would need to check, because not all companies pay dividends. So whatever companies or fund that you're investing in, do make sure that you check that they pay dividends, or they automatically reinvest dividends for you. So for example, for the S&P 500 accumulating fund that I invest in, it automatically reinvests dividends. I don't need that payment right now. I'm building long-term wealth, so I'd like my money to be automatically reinvested for me, which accumulates faster, and it grows. It grows quicker. So dividends, if you hear dividends, is just double check. It's just a way that companies, pay shareholders a portion of their profits. So do make sure that you check whatever fund or whatever company that you're investing in, that whether they pay dividends, or they automatically reinvest dividends, or they don't pay dividends at all. So that's all that dividends mean. So now when you hear words like compounding, shares, index funds, stocks, volatility, you know exactly what they mean. Investing doesn't have to be complicated. It's just about understanding. So if there are any other terminologies or any words or phrases that you're unsure about investing, please do make sure that you pop them in a comment section and we'll cover them. If you like this video, please do make sure that you subscribe, you share, you like, and we'll see you over in the next video.